And Coach, you guys won the final 3 quarters there. Basketball was the first quarter, just went to the deficit to overcome, or was it more than that?
Yeah, I think, it was tough, obviously. Guys, and we keep talking about this, having to learn and take that experience and take those hard lessons. Like, Brooklyn with their experience came out in that first quarter, with that intensity and that ferocity that we talk about. It took us to get banged up a little bit before we flipped the switch. And against a team like this, then you have to be perfect. I thought our guys did a great job. Those final 3 quarters. Defensively, I thought we were more physical. Offensively, I thought we executed better, took what the game gave to us, but we gave ourselves a chance. We'll learn from this. Execution of game plan is key. We made some mistakes there, but we play like we played those final 3 quarters. We're a pretty good basketball team. We just got to keep that in mind. How important our starts are and what's on the line.
The hard lessons. What do you think was the hardest lesson learned?
You can't start the game that way. You can't give a team like Brooklyn that has, championship aspirations and players who have won championships, a 22-point lead. Again, give our guys credit for getting back in it, but that's dang near impossible to overcome.
And you mentioned pregame, what you needed from Darius was him to be his best in every single moment, do so many different things out there. Where did you see him go in that fourth quarter?
Where we needed. And, it was, the gradual effect where he got comfortable, because I thought, he was finding his way in the first quarter. But as the game went on, he settled in and, he was who we needed him to be. I think we cut it to 5 at one point, and a lot of that was on his back. So he's learning, and again, I expect him to be better on Friday.
Seriously, I wanted to be building off of that. Start of the fourth quarter was the first 9 points from Darius. Is there like a conversation you have with him about when there isn't a time to flip that switch with more aggressive looking for shots versus facilitating, or is that just?
It's been a conversation, up to this point, and he knows now when, and he knows what we need and how to go and get it. So, he's figured that part of the game out and what his teammates need from him, and he goes out and does it.
When we talk about experience this for your young guys and this whole game being an experience, like, I guess, how do you parlay that forward, into Friday's game, just because obviously different opponents and everything, but just the experience of this entirety of the game?
Your opponent changes, but what it takes to win doesn't change. The tenacity that you have to play with, the execution, of, offensive sets, defensive game plan, none of that changes. So whatever it is, whoever your opponent is, you have to do those things, and we just have to continue to build from there.
How did Kevin's just veteran experience, we talked about pregame, but just throughout the game, consistently finding shots or being on the garbage defensive rebounds on the other end, just help?
We went to him early in that third quarter. Him and Rondo both. We felt like the game was kind of slipping, and we needed to go with their veteran presence and experience. And they produced. They were there when we needed them.
Joe, as a kind of coach, seemed like the Rondo Darius, that seemed like a good combo. Work for you towards the end of the game.
Excuse me. Yeah, Doe obviously knows how to orchestrate a game. He knows how to make his teammates better. Darius, is who he is, obviously, and has the ability to score and attack. So when you allow him to play off the ball, you can run different actions and different looks to get him touches.
And then all year we've talked about Evan's composure, and kid's first postseason game, he looked completely comfortable.
Yeah, that's him. We're not surprised. And even with him, I thought he got better as the game went on. That aggression was more when as the game continued to go on. So again, these are learning lessons for us. We got to continue to build.
No moral victories, but is this, even the loss, something you can take into Friday?
the improvement from the first quarter to the second, third, and fourth is something we can take and build on for sure.
Marla.
Marla Ragnar, Akron Beacon Journal. Yeah, JB, just the defensively when KD and Kyrie are having a night like that, is there anything you can do? I mean, or do you just have to worry about the other guys?
No, you got to best your bitch again, slow those guys down and make it difficult. They're obviously high level talent and great players, but you know that they can carry a team. So you got to do what you can to try to slow them and then see if the other guys have enough to beat you.
So overall, how would you assess your defense tonight?
Other than the first quarter, I thought it was pretty good. I thought that second quarter, we were phenomenal. They had 9 points the last minute and 20. We still held them to 17 points. So I thought our defense was really good in that second quarter. And I know against a good offensive team, there were still mistakes that were made in our game plan, our coverages that we can improve on. But I thought for the most part, after that first quarter, we did a pretty good job.
Thank you.
Ashley.
Ashley Bastock, Cleveland.com. JB, especially early, I guess, did you feel like maybe the looks you guys were getting on offense were good and guys were maybe just rushing a little bit? Like at halftime, were you trying to get everyone to maybe calm down a little bit going into the second half?
Yeah, I think more so in the first quarter than the second. We got good shots. I thought, they did a great job of sharing the ball, getting each other open and creating for one another. The shots just didn't go early. I think, again, that's part of our learning process is understanding these moments and finding your composure and your poise. And it just took us a little too long to get there. But again, we got there in the second, third, and fourth quarter. I thought we played really good basketball and we got there.
And I know you guys have a few days to obviously take these lessons and apply them going into Friday. And I know on Sunday you said if this group got in this situation, in this win or go home situation, playing at home, that you would feel good about your chances. I guess just going into that, how do you feel right now?
Still the same. I feel good about our group. We love playing in front of our fans. And we know, the field house is going to be rocking. It's going to be a tough place to play for our opponent. We just got to go out and execute.
Thank you.